Yeah, man! Hello, my name is Miguel, and today I'm gonna show you how to get rid of liver spots. This is donkey weed. Donkey weed. You can use donkey weed by itself, or you can use it with horny goat weed, or vice versa. This is man back. Alright, listen, you can use man back by itself, man back with strong back, or man back with 4-man strength. All man strength, you can mix it anyway, or you can just use one. We're just gonna use one stick, or you can use one of each stick. You want about a handful of these herbs. You could use less or more. Use one handful as a guide. It is safe to mix any of these herbs that we are using today, so you can use them anyway. If you can get comfrey, use comfrey. It's optional. This is duppy gun weed. What I mean by handful, this much is like an handful. This is Aurelia. I always say, the food, if it looks like the illness, is good for it. If you look on the stem of the Aurelia plant, you will see polka dots. Liver spots, polka dots. Anyway, Aurelia plant leaves look like this. As big as my palm, and it shapes like this. Now, get your boiling pot ready. Use a big enough saucepan with a proper lid. We must first ensure the herbs are clean. And to do that, add enough water in the same pot we're gonna use. Add enough water into the pot. Add a teaspoon between a tablespoon of salt. I'm just gonna use a teaspoon today. Get another clean container ready so that you can use it. Use a small brush like this. Scrub the root. Scrub tough barks. Clean. Ensure the bark is clean and you cannot see mildew on it. No. Add each herb in the water. Use your hand and fingers. Go between the leaves and the stems. Rub it clean. Ensure the herb is clean. Look between the leaves for mildew. Look between the leaves for dirt. Ensure you clean it well. Scrub the root clean. As I put the duppy gun herb into the water, the seeds starts to react and pop. Listen, you can hear the popping. I am covering it because I don't want the seeds to escape. To make this remedy, combine the following medicinal herbs. You can use any of these herbs, dried or fresh. Go get Drink Book Jamaican juice drinks. Visit JamaicanCookings.com for the recipe, or visit JamaicanDinners.com. Use a small mesh strainer. Strain the bush. Drain it and remove the small leaves. Do not waste it. If you wash the dirt off properly, your liver wouldn't have to pressure itself filtering it. Aurelia. If the bush is not so dirty and you can use this one bath to wash the herbs, by all means do so. But if the water is too dirty, make a second bath. The Aurelia tree grows to be as tall as a person. This is the tree in the wild. After that, give herbs a final rinse in fresh water. Get another clean container ready so that you can use it. Give herbs a final rinse in fresh water. Oh yes, and before you start making tea, ensure to wash your hands and fingers clean. Wash it with soap until it suds. Wash between your fingers and between the nails. After that, give it a final rinse under fresh water and then dry it with paper towel, preferably. Now, pour enough water into the pot you're gonna use. And then put washed, cleaned herbs in the water. How much water I'm using is not relevant. If the bark or stick is too long, break it. Doing this hurt my hands a little bit. It's hurting my hand. This man bark stick tough. It's tough. So you might have to use a sharp knife instead to cut it or chop it. The rule is ensure that the water is 1 inch between 1.5 inch above the bush in the pot or pan. Use a lid. Cover pot properly. Cover the saucepan properly. If you could, do this a day before. If you could, do this 4 hours to 8 hours, maybe overnight. The day before, let the herbs soak in the water. Nevertheless, it's not necessary. You can put it to heat and boil it now. Turn the stove's flame gauge on high. Let it come to a boil. Open lid quarter between halfway. This took 10 minutes to come to a boil. After that, turn the stove gauge flame on low. Allow boiling for 25 minutes. 15 minutes between 25 minutes. Let the stove's flame stay on low until the end. I can smell the aroma of this Liverspot tea. After time, turn off stove. I'm calling this Liverspot tea. Pour the tea through a strainer into a cup. Do not add sugar. Drink this tea plain. Although I was tempted to add honey. My mind, while I was drinking this tea, my mind occasionally would say add honey, but I didn't have any honey. But you can try and experiment. You can experiment with honey, see how it would taste. But for the most part, drink it plain. It's not gonna taste bitter in no way. It's gonna taste like it's gonna have a fresh flavor, a fresh brown bush flavor, or you can say a fresh bush flavor. The tea tastes like bush, like green bush, dried bush. You cannot use any of the other herbs, but ensure that you use Aurelia. This is how to get rid of liver spot with Liverspot tea. This is Liverspot tea remedy, or how to get rid of liver spot. Subscribe, like and share. You should try this remedy yourself. When you do, give us feedback. Look at the tea. Look at this medicinal tea herbs oil. It's settled on the top. Look. Pour 3/4 cup to a cup. Drink it once a day at the same time for 7 days. After that, what I want you to do is to leave the bush in the water for the 7 days, and each day you warm it up just to pour 1 cup. Cover it properly. Do not let the tea get contaminated. You may add some more water on it if necessary. Do this for between 3 weeks straight and then take a break. Take 1 week break or 2 weeks break and finished. Give your liver time to recuperate and heal. This is important. I have liver spot, and when I did this and drink this tea, the liver spot disappeared. And I was wondering how. Thought about it, and I knew that I drank these teas together. That is why I'm sharing this. A doctor told me once that liver spot is mildew of the skin. You know, like when you go jogging or when you sweat and you let the wet t-shirt dry on your skin, that's what give you liver spot over time. I didn't fact check, so I don't know if it's true. But I like the story. It sound Sound like fact. This tea will make you feel strong. This tea will give you natural energy. Drinking this bush is nothing but nutrient. That's it. That's all you're getting is nutrient and vitamins and all those good stuff. Minerals and so forth. This is day 1. Look at this color. It's golden. I know for sure that the Aurelia is an antibacterial herb. So it can get rid of any kind of fungus, germs. You know what I mean? Like germs. Bacteria in the body. Bacteria upon the skin. Aurelia. Initially, why I was making this tea? First of all, I had the bushes in a box and I just wanted to use them up. That's one reason. Initially, I was making a tea to purify the blood, to purify my blood. So I was mostly focusing on the Aurelia. And then I just combined these at a bush just because of convenience. I had them in a box. They were there. I didn't want to waste it. So I just started using them because I know it was safe to combine any of these herbs together. So that was not my concern. Drinking this tea is like you're drinking power food. Meaning you're drinking food or eating food that have all the nutrients your body needs. Not all, but nutrients you don't eat every day. We're living in a crazy time. Until next time, walk good. Yeah, man. Day 2. On day 2, hot up the tea again. Be careful drinking the tea. Day 3. On day 3, hot up the tea again. Be careful, drink the tea, it's hot. When day 4 comes, on day 4, put the tea to heat, let it get hot. Boil the tea hot. Drink the tea, sip the tea. Now day 5. For day 5, warm up the tea again. Enjoy the tea. Day 6. On day 6, let the tea get hot. Drink the tea. Day 7. When day 7 comes, hot the tea again. And this might go up to 10 days, but I'm gonna stop at day 7. You should continue drinking this tea until it's finished. Now it's finished. You can throw this bush away. Sip the tea. Look, no liver spots. You cannot see liver spots. If you see liver spots, it's fading. Before I start drinking liver spotty remedy, I add plenty liver spots on my upper back, my neck, and it was spreading to my chest. It was when I didn't see them on my chest, I was wondering how was that? Before I used to use this water liquid solution by Max called New Glow Antifungal, which works, but liver spots always come back. Maybe it's because I'm a man of fitness. I am an athletic man. It's better than using the greasy gel that often sold in the old sales for liver spots. It doesn't look pleasant on your skin. I'm sure it's not. I've never used it. When I see other people used it, it never worked. I have a feeling that the dopey gun weed has something to do with the liver spots disappearing as well. Anyway, try this tea remedy. Let us know if it works for you as well. Do your research. Find out which herb is good for the sickness you have and use the same method to fix any or to heal any sickness, to heal any ailment.